So there's been a while since I've made a video, and it's time that you guys get some entertainment. So look at this, okay? This is a neat stack of books, and you know, there's a lot of them, and many books, right? And you know that these books are pretty full of drawings. Not everything here is colorized. That's something I began doing recently. This is what we're working with now, and you know, we're almost done. You know, look at this. Look how much, and everything, you know, is fully done. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at that guy. Wow, that's kind of spooky. This is kind of, do you see what kind of video game I'm trying to invent? Spooky video game genre here. Just had a wow, look at that. Oh my god, so scary. Look at that. Ooh, that's a flying one. And this one crawls around, and oh my god, look at that. Ooh, so scary. He's like a dentist. And then look at this guy. What was it? Is that a sphinxter he's holding there? Is that a... Well, look at it. Whoa, scary. Very steampunk. Ooh, very scary guy. This is like the big scary bad guy. Look at these. Wow, look at these entity. Red clowns smeared with blood, and a cartoony rat, and wraiths and mouths that are kind of like just snapping, right? And a golden mask jester, very detailed, very cool background. What's going on in the background? And a cloud of jesters that is purple, and a glow ball slime. So it's a slime creature with glowing balls attached to it. Big changing serpent. So it comes out of here. First, it's a wasp, yellow jacket, I guess. And then it's like a cobra, and it becomes a tiger, and then it becomes a big magical sea serpent, and then even behind that there's something even bigger that we can't quite see. That's like everything super big, right? And it's like the entity is changing, but it's none of these forms. It's the entity itself. And then we have these floating heads, and then we have a bird with a beak that's split down, so it's like 3 beaks instead of 2 parts, you know. Very entertaining. Look at this. We have a druid. A druid with a horn, and you know, kind of equipment here, and a comedian. Now I would say nationality wise, this guy was very tan. Could have been Indian, could have been Muslim, I don't know, but he was definitely kind of tan, if you know what I mean. He was kind of, yeah, Middle Eastern. Here, lizard acolyte. So he's wearing that acolyte clothing from Warcraft 3. And a pixie, yeah, coming in here, in through the door, flying. And then we have a bug with a face, almost like a jack-o'-lantern pattern. It was blue on his back. And here, serpent, sea serpent again. This one I've seen multiple times. And a Tetris dragon. Now, Tetris dragon, for those of you who don't play Magic the Gathering, is a very small dragon, about the size of a bird, you know? And so it's on the table here, next to the magic books. And it's a real dragon, right? And a cautious mushroom, right? So it's kind of like the mycelium is glowing, and it's always changing and growing and making faces. It's like looking at me very cautiously, right? And then we have Ambassador Cat and his wife, Caramel Kitty. That's kind of interesting there. We of course also have the colorized version of Ambassador Cat and Caramel Kitty, asking, what is your title? Do you see them too? You know, have you encountered these weird beings? We've colorized the ayahuasca journal a little bit now, so this is something that happened on that journey. I was doing this, and I was kind of transported out. Woke up in a Bactic tank. Yeah, Woke up in a Bactic tank. And I opened my eyes and I saw the lizard wizard and I guess Optimus Primate or he had a mohawk. It was actually pink, and it was kind of made out of a chainsaw, and they were looking at me, and then they saw that I woke up. They looked at each other, and then they nodded. So you don't always need DMT to do this. You can use mushrooms, but you can also just use a skillful means of letting go together with focus and attain these kind of well, I don't know. I mean, it's what's good about this is you see the potential, you see the power, but if you're going to control it, then you're going to have to be very honest with yourself and just keep working. It's a skill is what I'm trying to say. This is part of you. This is part of your soul. You have the ability. You can learn to do this, but it might be necessary to do something like this. Like, who am I to say that this is not necessary? I'm not. I have to be humble and say, you know what? Sometimes I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know. And here we have the floaty heads. I also have a graphical illustration of this that I made with a computer program. Maybe I'll put that out as a community post. They're kind of coming out of this screen and they're looking at me. So here we have them. It's like very interesting. Floating heads, colorized. Yeah, from 2021. So we had the golden sea serpent. This is the first time I saw this one. It was in Peru, Cusco, 2021, and here we have a blue regal dragon, and they kind of like projected themselves as pictures into my face, and it felt like a friend request. Like I got, it's very subtle. But when you get in touch with yourself, it's like, yeah, when I get a friend request on Facebook, that's like a very specific feeling, actually. And I totally feel like you're sending me a friend request right now. Here we have a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Well, that's something that happened. And here we have more of them. Yeah, these guys. Lizard people that look exactly like Lizard Man from Soul Calibur. Cleaning shit, yeah, and muck. Yeah, that's their job. Yeah. Here we have the colorized Tetris dragon. And of course a list of names of plant medicines and stuff. This is from 2024, actually May. I decided to draw this and colorize it, and I always think about these experiences, and it's something they're very strange and significant. When I saw this one, I was in a different place, and you could call it a dream, but what was strange about these things is that usually you're transported through a portal of light, and then you are kind of there because you have the body sensations and all that stuff. Of course, learning to go through these portals in a different kind of way is something that you can probably get better at if you get really good at the gateway experience, and just and then you can kind of learn to let go. So how do you let go? Because everybody's saying let go. Well, have you thought about the way when you're very sleepy, you kind of have to let go to go into sleep, and that's kind of its own emotion thing. But remember, the perfected third eye sees what you want, but you must know how beautiful it is. So there's a little bit of work that needs to be done before this is a reliable way of entering something very private. Now here, this is also an entity that I saw one time. He looked like this. That's what it looked like, and wow. Yeah, just look at it, take it all in, and why did you make that one? What's the significance? Is there any reason why you decided to make that illustration here, and then this, and then this? This is like your own hand, and something special is happening to it. Well, what was this? What's all that about? Yeah, very mysterious, right? Here we have one of these. This is what I draw, like from my perspective. My eyes are closed, and you see there are kind of faintly, you can kind of see these characters coming into view, and it says here, morning sighting. So just got up, and I say, I see these beings, and I associate them with my experiences with ayahuasca, and I say, negro aya, because black ayahuasca is its own ayahuasca. That's very, it trains you to have this kind of experience. Con toe tienes mapacho? I'm trying to speak Spanish because I know that people in Peru speak Spanish. And this one is like, don't touch me, and he's coming out of a portal. So here I given him a different color scheme, because you see what he's trying to do here, but he doesn't have the right colors. But I know what he's supposed to be like, so I make this one. He's like, don't touch me. And this one was just quiet, didn't say much. And then of course I felt like maybe I felt like a spirit of Toi, like I was talking with a elder plant, and we are discussing first Cusco, then train Mapacho, and I felt like I was being influenced, and that's why I say Toi. Like I wanted to say Cusco train San Pedro, but it was like it took away my word and inserted Mapacho instead. I was supposed to say San Pedro, but it made me say Mapacho. We have Dieta Casa. However, there are some dangerous neighbors in the jungle. It might be unsafe. That's what it said. And this happened 23rd March of 2024, so not too long ago. It happened this year. But I was not taking anything like this is the buzz of DMT or whatever I'm getting here. I get because it's morning. It's called, it actually has a scientific name. It's called hypnopumpia. Here's something cool. This is me doing past retrieval, looking through pictures, try to remember something that's not in the picture, basically trying to remember my past to see how far back I can go, and mysterious things start happening about when you recall memories from 1.5 years. When you're 1.5 years or younger, that's when the strange things start occurring. I was thinking about turning this into a practice called Mama Mudra. So here you have a nice art of Mama Mudra, the motherly energy, because of course yogis and monks, they don't have sexual feelings anymore. They just consider women like mothers. So we must make something so that they can understand. And like Vajrayogini might be too sexual. So here is like a yogi and a monk. They're together in union with Mama Mudra. So here also presenting a auspicious symbol. Here this tool can be made to kind of help the person access very, very old memories. And then we also have this, but I feel like this needs its own video, so maybe that's something I can talk about more next time. This is the just born, realizing the just born for past life retrieval, or getting closer to past lives, in your own history. So he even has a mantra here. You know, it's got a lot of cool stuff. But I think that this needs its own video.
Now, I'm not hurting the frog in any way whatsoever. You see, it's puffing up its body. He's like a balloon right now. Yes, I know, but have you not figured out that you've already been captured? Yeah?
It being Christmas time and all, we can talk a little bit about the clean light. So, Varhi uncleanly perfection stage, the bathroom. Take out all things. What does it mean? Very spiritual, very mysterious. Clean surfaces with wipes. Clean roof and wall with mops. You know, you can get those cheap ones that you just use one time and you throw it away. Clean shower with special shower scrub. Clean toilet with wipes. Rinse mirror. Rinse in toilet. Wash floor with mop. This is the best way of cleaning the bathroom. And it's true. It's true. If you do this, then you can get to know the room. Maybe so well that you can see it. Even with your eyes closed. You can even if you're blindfolded, you know it so well you can still see it. It's like it's shining in the darkness with the clean light. Yeah. Ooh. Now you want to clean the bathroom. Now you want to attain this perfection stage of Varhi uncleanly. You know, just look at that bathroom, how clean it is. Emitting with rainbows. Yeah.